नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Welcome to morning Srimad Bhagavatam class. So we are today reading from Canto 4, chapter 22, purport 29, text 29, sorry. Nimite sati sarvatra jalat api purusaha jalat api purusaha atmanasa parasyapi bhedam pasyati nandiyada nimite sati sarvatra jaladabapi purushaha atmana cha parasyapi bhedam pasyati nanyada nimite sati sarvatra jalat api purushaha atmana cha parasyapi bhedam pasyati nanyada. Nimite sati sarvatra jaladabapi purushaha atmana cha parasyapi bhedam pasyati nanyada. Nimite, on account of causes. Sati, being. Sarvatra, everywhere. Jala adav api, water and other reflecting media. Purushaha, the person. Atmanaha, oneself. Cha, and. Parasya, api, another self. Bhedam, differentiation. Pasyati, sees. Na anyada, there is no other reason. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki. Only because of different causes does a person see a difference between himself and others. Just as one sees the reflection of a body appearing differently manifested on water and oil or in a mirror. Purport. The spirit soul is one, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is manifested in Swamsa and Vibhinamsa expansions. The jivas are Vibhinamsa expansions. the different incarnations of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are swamps or expansions. Thus, there are different potencies of Supreme Lord, and there are different expansions of the different potencies. In this way, for different reasons, there are different expansions of the same one principle, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This understanding is real knowledge. But when the living entity is covered by the upadhi or designated body, it sees differences, exactly as one sees differences in reflections of oneself on water, on oil, or in a mirror. When something is reflected on water, it appears to be moving. When it is reflected on ice, it appears fixed. When it is reflected on oil, it appears hazy. The subject is one, but under different conditions, it appears differently. When the qualifying factor is taken away, the whole appears to be one. In other words, when one comes to the Paramhamsa or perfectional stage of life by practicing Bhakti Yoga, he sees only Krishna everywhere. For him, there is no other objective. In conclusion, due to different causes, the living entities is visible in different forms as animal, human being, demigod, trees, etc. Actually, every living entity is the marginal potency of the Supreme Lord. In Bhagavad Gita 5.18, therefore, it is explained that one who actually sees the spirit soul does not distinguish between a lone brahmana and a dog, and an elephant, or a cow. Pandita Samadarshinaha, one who is actually learned, sees only the living entities, not the outward covering. Differentiation is therefore the result of different karma or fruitive activities. And when we stop fruitive activities, turning them into acts of devotion, we can understand that we are not different from anyone else regardless of the form. This is only possible in Krishna consciousness. In this movement, there are many different races of men from all parts of the whole participating, but because they think of themselves as servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they do not differentiate between black and white, yellow and red. The Krishna consciousness movement is therefore the only means to make the living entities free of all designations. Once again, welcome to the Bhagavatam class. We are reading Canto 4, Chapter 22, Text 29. Om Ajnana Trimidandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurimitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pashyata Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Okay. Once again, I'm gonna translate, uh, translate the translation. When one's mind and senses are attracted to sense objects for enjoyment, the mind becomes agitated as a result of continuously thinking of sense objects. One's real consciousness almost becomes lost, like the water in a lake that is gradually sucked up by the big grass straws on its bank. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's 29. 29. Sorry for that. One only because of different causes does a person sees a different himself and others. Just as one sees the reflection of a body appearing differently manifested on water and oil or in a mirror. So here Prabhupada mentions about how because of different causes does a person sees a difference between himself and others. Just as one sees the reflection of body appearing differently manifested on water and oil or in a mirror. Prabhupada mentions in this purport that the spirit soul is one supreme personality of Godhead. So the supreme personality of Godhead, as we all know, is Krishna himself. So there is only one spirit soul. So people misconcept about themselves also being a spirit soul, like they are themselves as Bhagwan. But there is only one spirit soul, like only Krishna is only the Godhead himself. He is the fountainhead of everything. So he is manifested in Swamsa and Vibhinamsa expansions. The jivas are Vibhinamsa expansions. So we are what we are we are jiva, right? So actually jiva are Vibhinamsa. So actually we are Vibhinamsa expansions. So different incarnations of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are Swamsa expansions. So there are Vibhinamsa and Swamsa. So jivas are Vibhinamsa. So actually we are Vibhinamsa expansions. Yeah. So jivas are Vibhinamsa expansions. And the different incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are Swamsa expansions. Thus there are different potencies of the Supreme Love. So as we all know, there are different potencies, different expansions of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Some are there are many avatars. Some are Lila avatars. Some are Purusha avatars. Some are what do you call Satyavesh avatar is himself, Prithu Maharaj his Satyavesh avatar. So Satyavesh avatar he's empowered by God himself. And there are different potencies of Supreme Lord, as I just now mentioned, and there are different expansions of different potencies. In this way, for different reasons, there are different expansions of the same one principle, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This understanding is real knowledge. So what we need to understand is the main fountainhead is Supreme Personality of Godhead. And as we he takes different avatars, right? Vishnu, Narayana is different expansions. Vishnus are different expansions. Narasimha, Varaha, there are many expansions of avatar or expansions of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So what we need to understand is that some think Rama is greater than this is misconceptions. Rama is bigger than Krishna, or Krishna is bigger than Rama. Vishnu is no, Krishna is a avatar of Vishnu. So there are many misconceptions about that. But what Prabhupada is mentioning here is the supreme personality, like who knows like the Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, that's the like real knowledge. So the Krishna is actually fountainhead of like every expansions, like Vishnu, Rama, Barahadev. There are like many like expansions and avatars. Expansions means directly like Balaram is his like first expansion, directly expansion. So they are like every potency is like the expansion of supreme personality of Godhead, but we need to understand that is Krishna is the like topmost. Krishna is only the supreme personality of Godhead, and this understanding is real knowledge. So we think like knowledge means like accumulating like many like we need to like read so many things, but what we need to understand is that like if we understand that Krishna is the supreme topmost personality of Godhead, then that's the real knowledge. Nothing like else we need to know about that. Yogi also like actually yogis also what yogis do is like they do like Ashtanga yoga everything. Why? Because Paramatma is like situated in our like every living entities there is Paramatma situated in like our heart. So yogis also what they try to do is just meditate on like forehand form of Vishnu. So he's like situated in every like living entities. So they also meditate to like get a darshan of like Vishnu or Krishna. But when the living entity is covered by the upadhi or designated body, they sees differences exactly as one sees differences in reflection of oneself on water, on oil, or in a mirror. So yeah, what Prabhupada is mentioning here is so when living entity is covered with the upadhi or designated body, so there are like different bodies of like hawks, dogs. There are different animals, trees also like they are also living beings, and like we human actually we all are like conditioned souls, so we are like fallen. So what we like he sees difference exactly as like normally like we human being thinks like we are only the like topmost, so we like have so much ego. So in human also there are some like I mean difference like some people are like they are like white, some like black, some are like this, some are like that, right? So but no we like differentiates between like them. So what to talk about like other animals. So but Prabhupada is like mentioning here what is so once like we are like designated like sorry one sees in reflection one sees differences in reflection of oneself on water, on oil, or in a mirror. So when like we go like near of the water, so like we can't see the like true like same as like our reflection. So like there are like some waves in water, so you go like near water, so can you see like yourself in the water? No, we will see, but like we can't see the like actually the what's our position is. So exactly in like oil, if you go oil in like near like have you ever like tried go and like see in the oil in your like face? Have you seen? So you see the clear form of the oil because of like the different like what do we call for that? And also in the eyes, he's like mentioning about like eyes also if you go, so it appears like fixed form. So we can't see like everything like same like in water we will see difference, it appears difference, in oil it appears different, in ice it appears different. So when it is reflected on oil, I'm sorry. So when the qualifying factor is taken away, the whole appears to be one. In other words, when one comes to the Paramhamsa stage or perfectional stage of the life by practicing Bhakti Yoga, he sees only Krishna everywhere. For him, there is no other objective. So Prabhupada here mentioned about the Bhakti Yoga. So while we read about like Bhagavad Gita, there are like different like yogas. So there are Buddhi Yoga or Bhakti Yoga is like the same. Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga. So Krishna himself has like said that the Bhakti Yoga is the topmost yoga. So actually, what is the yoga? Like normally, what's the yoga means? So yoga means we have forgotten our like relationship with like Supreme Personality of Godhead. So yoga means to like unite, or like what we say in this way is so reunion. So the reunion with like Supreme Personality of Godhead, that is actually yoga. So people always misconcept about the yoga means different like bodily postures, but that's also true. That also comes like in Hatha Yoga or some other yogas. But what Prabhupada is like actually talking here is about the Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga means like which we think like we are like servant of like God. We are actually servant of the God. So servant of the God actually we are. So but people misconcept about yoga means like every like when we go to like distribute book, so we give books, there is like one small like perfection of yoga. So people ask like, yeah, I also do yoga. So what you do about the yoga? So they talk about, yeah, I do like this some hatha yogas or some postures, but we try to like convince them that actually yeah, that is also the yoga, but what we are like talking about is like different yoga, like it's a bhakti yoga. So it's a really like easiest way to like go to back to Godhead actually. So right now you can do hatha yoga. You can sit like normally like when we like sit in like one postures, we can like sit actually for 1 hour. So hatha yoga means there are different postures. We can't do that. So in this Kali Yuga, we can't do that. So by the mercy of like Mahaprabhu, we have gotten this Bhakti Yoga. I mean, the easiest way. Bhakti Yoga was there, but I mean, Mahaprabhu himself come, like Krishna himself come as like Mahaprabhu, and he gave like Bhakti Yoga again, because it's the easiest way. So Nama Sankirtana, sacrifice of like name. So yagna, Nama Sankirtana yagna. People used to do like different yagnas in like different yugas, but in this Kali Yuga, the one and only way is Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam, kalau nasti eva nasti gatir annitha. So only by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we'll go to back to Godhead. We should not do any other things. Not like Hatha Yoga, other like Karma Yoga. Like we need to do Karma Yoga, but that is not the topmost actually. Actually, Karma Yoga, like we think like we are the doer, but actually we are not the doer. So everything we need to like sacrifice ourselves for the pleasure of Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Because actually like we think like we are a doer, like actually we are not a doer. So we have like changed our like this body so many times. So actually we are like spirit soul. So we are a part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. So so by only chanting we can go back to Godhead. So Bhakti Yoga means like we are the servant of the God. And as much as we can like chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So main purpose of the like how we can be Krishna consciousness is, so our sense is always trying to indulge in like different activities. Sorry. So Krishna consciousness, Prabhupada has like explained that how we can like engage our senses in Krishna consciousness. So it's really easy. So when we go like outside, like we wanna like when we like smell, we wanna like eat something. When you like see something, like actually when we see by our eyes, we wanna like we get the smell, and after that we wanna like taste that thing. So we wanna eat something. But Prabhupada said, walk like your body walk your like legs to temple, come to temple. It's like engaging your leg in like Krishna consciousness. See like from eyes, like you can see the deities, beautiful Radha Gopinath. Your eyes like you can see our like deities. So it's also engaging like seeing the deities, our eyes. So when you smell, we like offer some flowers to Supreme Personality of God, Krishna. After that, we can smell that thing. So there will come prasadam again. We offer like food, like some food for Gopinath. And you taste that, your tongue become like again like you tasted the prasadam. It's like Krishna, like your sense, like tongue is engaged in like Krishna consciousness. So here, like right now, like I am reciting by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and devotees. I don't know anything actually, but I'm just trying to express what I know. And we are hearing, our ear like engaged in like hearing like Krishna Katha. So like this way, we can like be Krishna consciousness. Every hour like five senses is it like engaged in like service of Krishna. So like that we can like purify ourselves. Like why we like trying to like chant is like we have accumulated so many things from like our like different like many like births. So like chanting is like purifying that things. So when you go and like see in a like dirty mirror, you can't see your face, right? So when you like clear that like mirror, you will see like your face clearly because you cleaned up that mirror. So likewise that our heart is like really like conditioned, like we are actually conditioned and so many dust is there. So like when you like chant like Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, it vibrates and when you like clean up like temple, when you like hit in like that air condition, it's like vibrating and like some of the dust will like gradually it fell down. Same like that. By chanting the mantra, it will like vibrate and like slowly our dust like it's like going. Unathars are like going. So we need to chant like every day. We need to hear Krishna Katha every day. And the main motive of the like human body, it's really rare. Prabhupada also mentions in some purpose. So it's a really like important. So we get a human body. Because to go back to Godhead, we need a human body. So it's really precious, but we never like think about that. We always like want to like enjoy ourselves. So when we like think like we are the enjoyer, boom, everything like disappears. Our consciousness is like again like fallen. So when you like try to afflict our like consciousness, no, I am the like servant of the servant of the servant. And after that we like slowly like purify ourselves and we know like what is our position. So we are like actually we are the really like servant of the Krishna. Something like sometime like we think like we are a doer of like we go to the books. Sometimes we do like so many service, but at that time like we forget that like we feel so proud. Oh yeah, I did that actually, and like sometime like and you need to like stand and ask yourself, actually I did this or Krishna sent someone. Actually Krishna will send someone, but like we are like instrument, but we like according to your surrender like Krishna reciprocates. And like Krishna like himself, Vishnu, like he is like situated in like every living entities as a Paramatma. So when you go to like books, so have you ever tried like I have tried that, like when you like try like like I will do like 20-30 books to like when like there is Mangal Arati, like probably like announce the book numbers, scores. But like when you try like that way, like it never goes. But when you like to pray for, oh Krishna, I am not a doer, Prabhu, please help me. Please help me to like distribute the books. And we need to pray for Mahaprabhu and Nitai. So likewise, like after that, it will slowly like you can see the like immediately like changes in that moment. Because why? Like now we are like surrendered to Krishna. Now we think that we are not a doer. So main thing is like we have so much ego. So first thing is like that by chanting we will like purify our mind and consciousness. After that we'll think. After that we'll know that our real position. So the main thing is like in Krishna consciousness moment is like the services, and we need to like chant as loud as we can. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah. So in conclusion, like due to the different causes, the living entity is visible in different form as animal, human beings, demigod, tree, etc. Actually, every living entity is the marginal potency of the Supreme Lord. So yeah, like I was mentioning that due to our vision, due to we don't know anything, we are conditioned, which is like everything is like different with Krishna. But when some Paramhamsas like Prabhupada or like Guru Maharaj, they see everything is like the part of like energy of the Krishna. So by like how we can be like them, like we can't be that position of that, but we can like follow their footstep, and like we know so many things about that. So by practicing bhakti yoga, he sees only Krishna everywhere. For him there is no other object. So yeah, it's a really important part is that. So bhakti yoga is only the like topmost thing to see Krishna everywhere. So we like right now we are in conditioned place, so we can't see like everything as like Krishna energy, but we know that everything is Krishna energy. So as animal, human beings, demigod, trees, actually every living entity is the marginal potency. So we are like everyone, like we are like marginal potency of like Supreme Lord. So in Bhagavad Gita 5.18, therefore it is explained that one who actually sees the spirit soul does not distinguish between a lone brahmana and a dog, an elephant, or a cow. So yeah, it's really important. So when like who actually sees the spirit soul? So spirit soul, who is spirit soul? Huh? Sorry. Yeah, Atma and like Paramatma, right? So who sees like Paramatma, like he sees everything, like or like in like elephant, like Ishwara Sarva Bhutanam. So every place like he sees Ishwara. Ishwara means Krishna. Like there, yeah. Atmanam Sarva Bhutanam Bhagavantam Avasthitam, and like Atmanam Sarva Bhutanam Bhagavantam Avasthitam. Apasyat Sarva Bhutani Bhagavat Apichatmani. So Atmanam Sarva Bhutanam means Atma, like every like Supreme Personality, God is like living in like every living entities. So when the Paramhamsas are like Bhakti Yoga, who are like trying to like improve in their like devotional service, slowly they will see that like, oh, I am not a difference from like that cow, but because like there is also like Supreme Personality of God is like residing inside his body. So I am like inside me also like it's the same. Like only the like difference is like the body, but the soul is like we are the every like everything is like part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of God. One in like one purport I was reading, like Prabhupada was mentioning, like when like mother gives a birth, right, children to their children. So when they like deliver the children, at that time the small worms also come with ourselves. That called Sodari or something. I'm sorry if I'm like mistaken. I thought that's Sodari. That thing is called Sodari or something. So what to talk about other living entities? So we like the like there are like if two like children come with like same place, like mother gives delivers the children, like we call twins. So at that same time, the other like small like worms also come at that same time. So what do what should we call for them? Sorry, huh? So like at while like the mother is giving birth to the like child, at the same time the worms also come from that womb. So what is our relationship with them? Yeah, brother and sister.
Look, so what to like Prabhupada was mentioning, I was also thinking, oh my, yeah, really, it's really, my God. They're also our brother and sisters because they're like coming from the same place. Inside that there is also Paramatma, Supreme Personality of God. So what to talk about other living entities? So we need to like just okay, cow like that, elephant, tiger. So we should not go and like approach them. Oh, you are my brother, like Supreme Personality of God is everywhere. So that's like foolishness. But what we are trying, like we need to respect everything. Like you can go to like jungle and say, oh tiger, come my brother, oh lion, my brother. You can say that. They will eat because they don't have like Chaitanya consciousness. But we know that we are like human being. Like that's a difference between like human being and like other like living entities. We have like uplifted our consciousness. God have given that consciousness. Why? Why God have given that consciousness or Chaitanya like that thing? Yeah, to come out from this Dukhalayam. This is like Dukhalayam, Prabhupada always mentions. This is like jail, material like wall. So we have that, we know that, oh, like this Krishna, this like Radharani. So, but normal animal, they don't know what is like Krishna, what is like Radharani or God, what is God is. So we are really fortunate that we have human body. And the main goal of this human body is to ask, who am I? About the self-realization. So what is like our relationship with like God? Who is God? Actually, we need to understand who is God also, right? So there are different demigods, but the Supreme Personality God is only Krishna. We need to understand that. The Krishna is only the topmost God, Supreme Personality Godhead. There is one like in what do we call? Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Sarva Karana Karanam. Look, Krishnastus Bhagavan Soyam. So we need to understand that Krishna is like topmost God, and therefore it is explained that one who actually sees the spirit soul does not distinguish between a Lord Brahmana and a dog, an elephant or a cow. Just now I mentioned about that. Pandita Sama Darshinaha. One who is actually learned sees only the living entities, not the outward covering. Look, it's so nice actually. Outward covering means the bodily designation we like think about. Like that's cat, that's like this. We think like Brahmana. Oh, I'm a Brahmana. Don't go like people like in like Nepal or like other countries. They think like Brahmana. I'm like you can't touch me. Like you are like really fallen. But Prabhupada here like mentioning is that like when one sees like that super soul and he like in the stage of Paramhamsa, he never distinguishes like I'm a Brahmana or this like cow, dog. Because like that's only the covering of the body, but he knows that we inside that we are a spirit soul. So spirit soul, like we are also like many like millions of like lifetime we have like changed our body. Why not we have also been like dog, cats, hogs, right? We have also changed that platform and we are up to here now. So we never like think that we are the topmost. Oh, I'm a Brahmana, I'm a Vaishnava. No, we should not think like that. We need to just bow down and just think that oh, they are also like children of Krishna. They are also part and parcels of the Krishna. So yeah, and not the outward covering. Differences is therefore the result of different karma or fruitive activities, and when we stop fruitive activities, turning them into acts of devotion, we can understand that we are not different from anyone else regardless of the form. Yeah, I also already mentioned that the form, like we think like we are this like human body, like they are this body, but actually like after trying like Krishna consciousness, slowly we'll purify ourselves, and one day we'll become at that position, we'll understand that oh, I was like really full. I think like I was like human, like I'm a human, I'm a like Brahmana, I'm the topmost. No, that's like actually like wrong. So this is only possible in Krishna consciousness. Look, I just like mentioned like In this moment, there are many different races of men from all parts of the world participating. But because they think of themselves as servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they do not differentiate between black and white. Look, I was already like mentioning right. So what like people think is like you are black, I am white. How conditioned, how fallen we are actually. I like mentioned about like in this like same womb, like same like from mother's womb, we came like like there are wombs that like their relation and ours is like brothers. So people are like fighting each other like from this you are black, you are like I'm a white, I'm like better than you because our like we are conditioned, we don't know, we are a spirit soul, we are the uh, children of Krishna. Everything is like energy of Krishna. So we need to understand that. Like, that's why like we need to like really be grateful to Srila Prabhupada. Actually, like he like brought up this like he founded Krishna International Society of Krishna Consciousness. There is no only like Krishna consciousness. You would like write Krishna consciousness only, but it's like international means every from this like every whole country you can come and join our like movement because like we all are like part and parcels of like Krishna. Everything is like in like every human beings, every living entities there is like Krishna. Then how can we differentiate between like by seeing the body? So it's like really like uh, uh, first priority we should think that everyone like is our like brother and sisters like because Krishna is residing inside the body, black or white, yellow or red. The Krishna consciousness moment is therefore the only means to make the living entity free of all designations. Yeah. So Krishna consciousness moment is like Prabhupada mission is to like make people that some like think like I'm American, I'm like different. You are from Nepal, you are different. I'm from China, I'm from different. That's all about the like bodily designation, right? So what is like different between Sagar and Bipin? Sorry, huh? No, like like body is like same like, but I mean like your name is like different, my name is like different, but like eyes like see like eyes also see the same thing, nose smell like same thing, right? So your eyes can't see like three Krishna at there, right? You only see one Radharani and Krishna, right? I can also see that. But this is like body is also same, but the inside the spirit, like the spirit is like actually the same, right? So like we all are like part and parcel of Krishna. So we all are like servant of Krishna. So we need to think that like we need like never discriminate between like people like some are like something like they are like rich, I'm rich. No, they are like rich, yeah. By the mercy of Krishna, they got like opulence. But they need to think that I'm a servant of Krishna. I am like we all are like the servant of Krishna. We need to like serve Krishna and like Vaishnavas. By that like slowly we'll purify ourselves and we'll go to back to Godhead. Because of like that how like we think like proud like we are like fallen here. So this is like opportunity to like again like go to back to Godhead because many people like don't want to like know about this philosophy. They are like so indulged in sense gratification. They don't know about like Krishna consciousness. So slowly we are like sorry excuse me. Right now like we know the like goal of our life. So what we can do is like they are like fallen. We need to go and like talk them about like Krishna consciousness. What is the Krishna consciousness moment? So we can distribute books. The first thing is books because after reading books they understand their like goal of the life. So we can like just go outside like doing Sankirtana. We can praise them. So sometime like we got ego. Okay, I am like very well known person. I know like this that, but we should never think about that. We are also conditioned and fallen souls. So slowly like we are trying to purify ourselves. So by like being in this moment, we need to like what we should do is like we like being in this moment. Also we like criticize others. There is like ego between like different people, but we need to take like we need to really take care of each other, because we are like servants of Krishna, and actually we are not here for uh, actually we all are here to like know knowing the truth, what's the truth. So we don't know what we all are like going through, so we need to not like judge each other. So we need to take care, we need to ask like what we are going, and we need to like preach each other. So likewise, like we can like upgrade in like advance in like Krishna consciousness. So we only think about like chanting, hearing, like yeah, that's like our like regular sadhana. But we need to think about like also what other like devotees are going through. So we can go and sometime talk about them, like how are you doing? Can I help you? What you going through? Like that also they will be really happy, because sometimes they can't like express themselves. So being a like Vaishnava, that's our like duty also. So we need to pray Radha Gopinath. We all are like conditioned soul. So please bless us. We can be a good Vaishnava. We can upgrade like more and more in future. We can do more and more service to Radha Gopinath. We can distribute more and more books, and Radha Gopinath will be like really happy if you bring up like new devotees, because like every living entity is like his son, right? So when like they again reunited with like their like children, and the children really like reunited with their like mother and father, that's a really like happiness, right? So in like material life also, if mother will like miss her like son or child, they become so like, you have you seen that they cry all day, they don't eat anything. So if someone like found their children and they go like, they are so happy, and they like appreciate that person who like found to help them. So likewise that if you like also like try to preach this moment, Mahaprabhu will be really happy, Nitai will be really happy, really pleased, Radha Gopinath will be like really happy. So we should not think about like ourselves also like being a Vaishnavas. Like right now we are not in position of Vaishnavas, but trying to like be. So we need to be like really careful about like each others also. So yeah, like trying in Krishna consciousness moment, like Prabhupada, like here like really like interesting point is that is like not interesting, it's really deep point is like uh, what we like the Krishna consciousness in the moment, there are many different races of men from all parts of the world participating, but because they think of themselves as servant of the Supreme Personality Godhead, they do not differences between black and white, yellow and red. The Krishna consciousness moment is therefore the only means to make the living entity from free of all designation. If we go for different I have been to like different like sampradaya, but everyone like in like yeah, every person like say like I'm a like pandita, but they don't like act like a pandita, because they are really like egoistic and they feel proud of that. But in Krishna consciousness, no, we all are like at the same like position, we are equal, nobody is like bigger and nobody is smaller in this, because we all are servant of the Krishna, right? So like it's really nice, like so many people like in places like they go and they think like they like discriminate. I thought spiritual like platform is like they will treat like each and everything like equally in other places, but after coming to Krishna consciousness, I have seen by like myself that everyone likes is treating so nice. Right now like Julan Yatra is there, like there is no restrictions for like any human beings. We treat like equally like to everyone. So how nice, like we are like participating, like everyone like chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, and we are like in front of like Radha Gopinath, and every time we pray together, every time we dance together, every time we like eat prasadam together. This is really like fortunate place. So we need to think that we are in the like right place. So we need to like do what Prabhupada has mentioned. We need to like read, we need to hear like Srimad Bhagavatam, we need to do services and like that we will purify ourselves, like our consciousness slowly. And one day, by mercy of like Vaishnavas and like Radha Gopinath, we will go to back to Godhead. I want to conclude here. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Any questions? Jagat Guru. Yeah, Prabhu. Yes, sorry. Yeah. That's from this Prabhu. Sorry. Question that Sagar will translate. Sagar will. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Sorry for the limit of this margin. It's really I can't give the I don't know Prabhu about this one. Yeah, because I don't know so much about this, so that you can ask to like. Oh, Jiva soul is called Tatastha Shakti only when it enters a material creation. Yeah, like actually this Prabhupada is mentioning is Tatastha Shakti. Tathastha, right? So yeah, Prabhupada is mentioning only when it enters the material creation and the impersonal Brahma Jyoti. It's like Tathastha means impersonal means there is like they think like there is like no form. Prabhupada is mentioning that Tathastha means that sometimes they manifest and sometimes they do not. So it's not like every time they don't manifest. Because sometimes they do, but sometimes they do not. Because like impersonal, Brahma Jyoti means after some time they will again fall to this material world. But after going to spiritual world, we will never come back to this platform again. So that's the difference also. And thus the material world is Tathastha. Yeah, the material world, this is the Tathastha Prabhu. So condition characteristics. Yeah, Tathastha means, yeah, entities go to Brahma Jyoti. Yeah, they again like fall down. Yeah. No, no. Spiritual is not Tathastha. So I will. Thus, this material world is Tathastha conditioned characteristics, and the spiritual world is personal characteristics, as Prabhupada has mentioned. Tathastha means at that platform is like Brahma Jyoti, so he will again fall down. But like spiritual is personal means if you go to like a spiritual world, you will never come back to this world again. Never, you will never come back. Because impersonal like Brahman is like that's a effulgence of like a body. Like if the sun is there, like sun's like reflection is like the I mean what do you call like jyoti light. Sun gives a light, so you merge into that light, impersonal Brahman. So after some time there is nothing to do, you will again fall down. But if you go to like Vaikuntha or like Goloka, like we can serve Krishna, Radha Krishna, you have like different service there, so you will remain there, you will not come back to again this material world. Therefore, our efforts are directed to go beyond this Tathastha. Our like effort is to not remain in this Tathastha Shakti. We need to go like more than that. Not in Brahman, like our not goal is to like go in like Brahman effulgence or Brahma Jyoti. Going beyond that is Vaikuntha. So our goal is not to be in Tathastha. So condition, therefore our effort are directed to go beyond this Tathastha conditional state of the burdening living entity characteristics and find permanent characteristics. So Tathastha means temporary, Prabhu, simply, and permanent is like permanent characteristics means like Vaikuntha or going to Goloka. So this is called spiritual elevation. So we must not remain in the conditioned state, material creation of impersonal Brahma Jyoti of Tathastha Shakta, but we must move to permanent state, Vaikuntha and Goloka. Look, yeah. So simply I will like mention is that. So Tathastha means like that's a like this material creation, like material creation in the platform of that Brahma Jyoti. So our goal is to not remain on that, Prabhu. We need to like go in Vaikuntha. We can like Goloka. There are different rasas. Like you can be a like friend of Krishna. There is different rasas. So we need to go. Yeah. Jai Srila Prabhu. Srila Prabhu had mentioned so nicely, right? So simple way. So by just chanting and Prabhu hearing and serving, we can go to direct to like Brindavan Goluka, like our vision is not to like remain in like Brahma Jyoti. So if someone wants to come again back to this material place to enjoy, they can be in that Tathastha. But if they want, okay, I don't want to come this, I am really sick of this place. They want to go in permanent places, always the Goluka Brindavana. So Prabhupada had mentioned so nicely, easiest way, Prabhu. So we always need to pray that we need to go to like we need to pray to like that's why we need to like be in mode of to be a servant. If we be think like we are a servant, we always serve. So after going back to God, it also in like Brindavana or Vaikuntha, normally we serve because there is a personal form of like Sham Sundara or like Vishnu, right? So we can do something in Brahma Jyoti, like you will get there is no service. Here also, if you like, if you sit someplace like one day, whole day, you can't sit in one place, right? You need to do something moment, like you need to do serve, like that. We can, if you go to like Brahma, like Mayavadis like do that. So they say about like Brahma Jyoti. So we are our like path is not that. Our path is different, like totally different. We always try to like just be a servant and like go to back to Godhead. Is that? Did I give your answer, bro? Yeah. Okay. Jagat Guru Shila Prabhu. Yeah. Sorry, bro. No, Prabhu was saying that how do you, like position is to stay in like Tathastha means Brahma effulgence, or like he was saying like permanently in like Vaikuntha. But if we go to like Brahma Jyoti, we again fall. Yeah. Huh? But yeah, if you also like spiritual world, if you go and if you want to again enjoy, that's why like we are here, right? If we want to enjoy again, we can. But after going to back to Godhead, like there is not chance of falling down because of the associations and because of this. I don't know really about that, but yeah, Prabhupada has mentioned that. But our main like position is to like think is to go like permanent stage to back to Godhead Vrindavana. There's like mention is like Brahma Jyoti, like Tatastha means like material creation, and that Tatastha means Brahma effulgence. So our vision is not to go there. जगत गुरु शिला प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव बिंद की